Thank you, Chairperson, for your kind introduction. It is a great honor to have the opportunity to introduce KOBIC here at RECOMB 2025. Today, I'd like to share the role of KOBIC as Korea's leading biological information center, especially in this era of bio-big data. KOBIC was designated as a national center under the Bioresearch Resources Act in 2010. Before that, it was known as the National Genome Information Center. According to the BRR Act in Korea, the term biological research resources refers to biological materials available for distribution, along with their associated information. Since around 2020, data has come to be recognized as a much more critical component of these resources. With continued government support, it has grown into the largest information center in the field of biosciences in Korea. Our main ongoing initiatives are KBDS, BioOne, and the National Genome Project. The first two also serve as the names of web-based service platforms. The last one is what we commonly refer to as Korea's National Bio-Big Data Development Project, or simply the National Genome Project, although that is not its official name. Through open science, we can drive innovation and move toward a smarter future. Data sharing is increasingly recognized as a key requirement for making this possible. Korea is now planning a major transformation in biological research by embracing digital and AI technologies. And at the heart of this shift is data. But making full use of data isn't just about solving technical challenges. There is a growing awareness of the need to protect sensitive human data, while also ensuring that data contributors receive a fair share of the benefits. At the same time, as data becomes recognized as a national strategic asset, we are also encountering new barriers that divide countries into distinct data blocks. Through the INSDC, we have seen how biological research data from around the world can naturally come together and be easily accessed and used. So what should the KOBIC do? One possible strategy is to collect research data generated with government funding. A unique feature of Korea is that each ministry has established its own data center for this purpose. In the field of biosciences, KBDS serves both as a specialized data center and a central hub under the Ministry of Science and ICT. Accordingly, data from bio-R&D programs funded by the ministry are gathered at KOBIC. The data stored in other ministry-level centers stays where it is. KBDS brings in only the metadata, allowing users to search for it. If someone wishes to access the actual data, KBDS provides a direct link to the original source. More and more journals are recognizing KBDS as a trusted data repository. However, there's more to it. KBDS is working to support the full data lifecycle, from collection and quality control to distribution and utilization. Achieving this goal requires not only technical solutions from an informatics perspective, but also strong collaboration across disciplines and solid institutional support. KBDS consists of two main components: a data repository operated by KOBIC and a data utilization system. The latter is operated by KISTI, another government-funded research institute, and is supported by high-speed networks and cloud-based computing infrastructure. The initial part of the repository is managed by 5 data curation centers, DCCs, which define metadata standards, collect data, and engage with user communities. KOBIC directly operates the DCC for the genomics field. Data are submitted, processed, and made available for search and download through KOBIC. In today's presentation, unless otherwise noted, KBDS refers specifically to the services provided by KOBIC. This slide shows the main webpage of KBDS. KHBDB was designated just before the official launch of KBDS under the Bioethics and Safety Act. As a human-derived data bank, KHBDB collects and stores biological research data derived from human sources. These datasets are made available to researchers through a fair and transparent review process, with the goal of promoting ethically sound and legally compliant research. In addition, KBDS offers a feature that allows limited access for journal reviewers, so the data can be reviewed and used during the publication process. We also operate various in-house information services and secondary databases built using registered primary data, including a portal service for infectious disease information. Similar to the INSDC framework, the system allows the submission of standardized descriptive data, including bioproject and biosample, as well as the actual data files. Standardized data submission templates are developed and updated annually to ensure consistency and adaptability to new data types. Data in KRA is sent to DDBJ through one-way brokering and then shared through INSDC. The green box shows that data submitted to KOBIC can also be found through NCBI SRA. Submitted metadata and actual data undergo quality control and expert curator review before being assigned an accession number. To improve processing speed, the QC pipeline is increasingly being automated. This slide shows the status of deposited data as of March 2025. Currently, over 2 million entries of data have been registered. The largest portion in terms of volume is the KRA, or the Sequencing Read Archive, including data outside of KBDS, such as human-derived datasets. KOBIC holds approximately 13 petabytes of data in total. The table below presents usage statistics, including access and download activities. One important feature of KBDS is that even embargoed data can be searched through its metadata. With the submitter's permission, the data can also be used before it is publicly released. Although BioExpress was not originally designed as part of KBDS, it has become a popular add-on service. It is a workflow design and execution system that allows users to build and run custom analyses by connecting analysis components through a graphical user interface with simple mouse drag, drop, and clicks. Workflows can be created via web interface or dedicated software, and the actual analysis process runs on KOBIC's cloud system. The platform also offers GBox, a high-speed file transfer system. KBDS is currently working to integrate with ministry-level data centers, with consideration for the potential transfer of actual data and to strengthen collaboration with the INSDC. At the same time, we are conducting a planning study for the next 5-year master plan, set to begin in 2026, to support the continued implementation of the Bioresearch Resources BRR Act. Next, I would like to introduce our second major initiative, the National Genome Project. This activity is not directly exposed through a web-based service. Many countries have already launched or are preparing to launch national genome projects. We are well aware that initiatives such as the UK Biobank, Genomics England, and the All of Us program have presented successful models as pioneering efforts in population genomics. Korea also aims to join this global paradigm and has planned to collect biospecimens and data from 1 million participants, including whole genome sequences. Korea's National Genome Project is structured in 3 phases to ensure scalability and flexibility in execution. During the 3-year pilot phase, clinical data and whole genome sequences were collected from approximately 25,000 participants. In Phase 1, which began last year, we undertook a full restructuring of the project's governance, significantly expanded participant enrollment, and initiated the collection and biobanking of biospecimens. We also plan to generate multi-omics data for a selected subset of participants. In this phase, we aim to enroll 72,000 participants, including whole genome sequences from 267,000 individuals. Among KOBIC's many initiatives, this project accounts for the largest share of our manpower and budget. So I'd like to take a moment to introduce the organizations that support and participate in it. The project is jointly supported by 4 government ministries and operated by a dedicated project bureau, abbreviated as BICO. Dr. Rong Min Bak, who is serving as the session chair today, also leads the entire project as its director. Around 40 medical institutions, all of which have signed direct agreements with the project bureau, are involved in participant recruitment. However, due to limited space, we weren't able to list them all here. The National Genome Project in Korea aims to collect and provide data from 1 million Korean participants. Our mission is to establish a national bank as a key part of the country's R&D infrastructure. By collecting biospecimens such as blood, urines, and tissue with informed consent, generating clinical and genomic data, and linking public and personal health information to accelerate biomedical research. In this project, KOBIC is responsible for generating and performing primary analyses of genomic and omics data. Establishing a biodata infrastructure is essential for integrating diverse datasets. To ensure a balanced approach between security and accessibility, 2 major pillars have been built. one for data and one for biospecimens. All collected data will be managed through a centralized platform, referred to as the data bank in this project. The data bank is jointly managed by the Korea Health Information Service, KOBIC, and KISTI. It operates in coordination with the conventional biobank system, which stores the physical biospecimens. Let me give you a breakdown of how the cohort is designed and how data will be generated. Compared to the pilot phase, we expanded the types of cohorts. The current phase includes rare diseases, 13 cancer cohorts, and 12 major disease cohorts, selected based on disease prevalence statistics from the National Health Insurance Assessment System. For 3,000 cancer patients, multi-omics data will be generated in parallel. Whole genome sequencing will include participants with chronic conditions, even among those initially classified as healthy. This slide shows the composition of disease cohort in Phase 1. What is shown in the figure represents cancer and major diseases. Rare and chronic diseases are also included, as they will be among the first to undergo genome sequencing. To enable advanced analysis of genomic data, KOBIC is conducting various sub-projects in collaboration with partner institutions. These include rare disease diagnosis, variant cataloging, multi-omics studies, and more. According to global trends in case studies, obtaining high-quality structural variants through long-read sequencing is considered an essential next step, and we are preparing for that as well. Lastly, I'd like to introduce BioOne, KOBIC's integrated information service for biological resources. Physical bioresources are managed through 14 regional bioresource clusters across Korea. BioOne allows researchers to search for the biological materials they need and connects them directly to the distribution system. BioOne is designed as an easy-to-use and user-friendly information service for biological resources. It aggregates data from individual resource banks, including information on deposited materials, related research publications, patents, and drug target identification. The system provides integrated search results optimized for user convenience. KBDS and BioOne are interconnected based on shared keywords contained in biosample entries. KOBIC is working to build information services that fit Korea's unique biological resources and data management system. At the same time, we aim to follow global standards by sharing high-quality data and encouraging more researchers to submit their data. We hope that the data we provide will help support an information-based society and, in the future, a smarter and more innovative world. We would like to express our special thanks to the Ministry of Science and ICT of the Republic of Korea for supporting this project, to the National Research Foundation for its continued collaboration, to all ministry-level data centers, data curation centers, DCCs, and bioresource bank clusters, and to our partner institution, KISTI. Thank you for listening.